Rahim. Welcome to Biolab Teachings. This is the introductory biology class. In this class, we will be going to talking about the characteristics of living things, mean that the property of living things we will be going to discuss in this video. So let's go to the outlines of the presentations. In this presentations, we will be going to talking about the characteristics of living things. The first characteristic is the movement. The second one, respirations. The next one, resensitivity, growth, reproductions, and excretions and nutrition. This property will be going to discuss in this video. So let's go to first of all the characteristics of living things. A few people still not subscribe our channel, so the first of all subscribe the channels and click the bell icon for more updates that you people never miss our next video. So let's go to the characteristic of living things. The characteristics, you people know that it is mean the property of living things, that what property living things have. So we will be going to discuss the first things, life characteristics, and the living things. It have a lot of life and the living things. You people know that in a previous video we talked about life and the living things. So the living things exhibit several characteristics that distinguish them from non-living entities. So the living things have a lot of some properties. So if we take a few properties from us, the first things that we took from the properties, the movements that the living things will be have the movements. The next ones, the living things will habits, respirations, and the next one they will have the sensitivity, and the next one they will be grow. That means that have the growth properties. And the next one we have reproductions, mean that they will be reproduce their young ones and so continue their populations. And the next one, excretions, they will be excrete the waste materials. So the next ones is the nutritions, is they will have need of the nutritions. So references, a few people thinks about from where I write and I wrote these materials and from where I pick these materials. You people can see the references. The first references we have the Lives and Sense of Biology from the first, and it has the biology by Campbell and Rees, and biology concept and connections by Campbell et al. And essential biology by Simmons et al. And the next one's the Life on Earth by Rex et al. And biology by global approach by Campbell and Rees. And the next one we have the concept of biology by Open Text. So these are the references for my lectures. If you people want to know about theirs in detail, so you people can visit these references. So let's start the first moment. The first things we have, it is the movement and living things. That definitions, the first of all we have need to define the movements, the ability of living organisms to change their positions or locations. You people know that living things will add habits movements, they will be changed position, there will be two locomotions. These things that are the most and the most common property and characteristic of living thing. A few people's first examples, so let's go to the examples. The animal exhibit various forms of movements from walking to flying. Plants movements like tropisms, and where the plants response to external stimuli also the showcase their characteristics. People thinks about the sunflowers, so that change their position with respect to the suns. And as like the animals, a lot of animals you people know, there are two locomotions, and they have locomotion mean that change their positions. So this is the responses for that moments. And the next one we have the respirations. So let's first define respirations, the process by which living organisms extract energy from nutrients, often involving the consumptions of oxygen and release carbon dioxide. So this is the respirations. A few people thinks about respirations, so as like in a humans, we taking oxygen and we lifting the carbon dioxide. So this is the respirations in we people. So it's like the living things will have the respirations processes. So let's go to the examples. The cellular respiration, an animal and a plant involved by the breakdowns of glucose to release energy. So this is the examples of respirations in living organisms. You people want references, so you can search these books. The next one we have sensitivity, mean the living organism will have sensitive properties. They will be sense there is stimulus. So let's the first we define the ability of the living organisms to respond to the stimuli from their environment. Mean the environment they will detect the changes. So this is not the sensitivity. If you people see the examples, so the nervous system responds in animals to the external stimuli, such as the plant bending towards sunlight due to phototrophism. So as I told you about the sunflowers, so they change their positions of the flowers because of the suns. So the examples and the references as that's for that sensitivity. The next one we have the growth. So growth is also the properties and characteristic of living things. So let's define the growth first. The increase in size or complexity of an organism is known as growth. So examples: a seed developing into mature plant, or a baby animals growing into adults. So as like we in a humans, of the first we are the baby, and then gradually we are growing, and finally we become the adult man. So this means that we are growing. The non-living things are not growing, but the living thing will be growing. So that is the distinct property of the living organisms. So the references, if you people want, so essential biology by Simon et al. It's the references for that growth. The next one we have reproductions. So as you people know that re means against, and reproductions means you people know about the productions. So reproductions mean regeneration. So what it means and what is the process of reproductions? The process by which living organisms produce their offspring mean that they are going to continue their race, continue their populations. So that thing is known as reproductions. So let's example animal reproductions through sexual reproductions, and plant by producing through seeds or asexual. So it means also runners in a strawberries. So a lot of types of reproductions like binary patients, multiple patients, buddings, a lot of things, asexual, sexual reproduction. So all are the characteristic of living organism. The non-living thing will have no reproductions. As are you see is that the rocks are going to reproduce? No, there is no reproductions in rock, etc. So it means that the reproduction is only the property of living organism. For references, you can search the life on Earth. So the next one is excretions. Let's go to the excretions. Define the excretions as we going to define the removals of waste products from metabolic processes. For example, in our body, there's a lot of nitrogenous material that's removed from our body, so that is known as excretion. So a lot of excretion, cellular level excretion and body level excretion. So we not go into detail. Just we talking about simply that excretions is the property of living things, that they excrete the unwanted materials from the body. So examples: the animal excreting urines to eliminate nitrogenous fast, and plant excreting oxygen during photosynthesis. So you people know that in a photosynthesis process or the synthesis process in plants, the oxygens are just going to be the byproducts, and so it's need to remove from the plant. So that thing is not excretions. For references, you can search global approach. The next one we have nutrition. I think it's the last one also. So nutrition is the intakes and utilization of nutrients for energy and growth. So you people know that a lot of processes and a lot of property we study as in a previous topics. So for that things and for that all processes need energy. So from where that energy will comes, that energy will come from the utilizations of the nutrients. So metabolic process, anabolism, catabolism, these things will be take place in living organisms, and they will release the energy in a cellular level. So for examples, the animals consuming food for energy, and plant absorbing nutrients from the soils for photosynthesis. So that is the example of nutrients. So for references, you can search concept of biology. So this is the lecture for today, and thanks you for watching and supporting us. So please subscribe our channels and share comments and like. Thank you so much once again.